You got to be honest and have a goal. Need to know where you want to go and have just a strong desire to get there. My name is Mike Maraist, and I'm an entrepreneur. Born in St. Martinville, one of 5 kids, and I was always looking for a little sideline to make a few bucks. Picking pecans, and I had sold advertising specialties up until I got to college. Ballpoint pens and rulers and yardsticks. Knew a lot of people through my dad in the banking business, so I had followed my dad around when I was in school. He'd come to banking meetings in Lafayette, and I always liked to go with him to meet some of the bankers, which helped me get my night job while I was an undergraduate, working in the bank computer center, which really opened a lot of doors for me once I graduated. My start was at Houston National Bank. I got a job as a correspondent banker, which is probably the best job and doesn't exist anymore. I got to call on banks in Louisiana every other week. I'd get in my Olds Delta 88 and drive all through Louisiana, East Texas, and Mississippi, calling on presidents of banks. I actually had accepted a job with the Manufacturers Trust in New York while I was in Houston. Came through Lafayette and ran into a group from Eunice who I would call on. Popped up without knowing how old I was and offered me to come talk to their board about being president of the bank. I was president of the bank for 3 or 4 months before they realized I was 24 years old. I was the youngest bank president in the U.S. at the time. Being at the end of the line is the best way to learn, where the deal ends up on your desk and you got to take responsibility and figure out what to do with it. Banking was at that time pretty slow, and with the country bank in Eunice, I wanted to do something else, so I started making investments in oil and gas deals and helping guys that didn't know how to skew the money. I'd help them skew the money and usually took a pretty good piece of the deal. Shortly after that, Guaranty Bank probably had a half a dozen oil and gas service companies that were going busted, and so they'd call me and say, listen, we got this deal, would you look at it? So I got to look at a lot of deals when the oil field was going down the tube. If the good Lord gave me a talent, it was recognizing what I didn't know and finding people that could do those things and had the same core values as I had and same passion to succeed.
He's always managed in every deal in 26 years that Mike has managed to have the right people and good people that are loyal and have made him successful because of the people that he puts around him in each and every business that he does.
Well, my wife, Naomi, we've been together 26 years. She was working at Cafe Vermilion as a waitress, and things just cooked up.
He drives fast, he drives crazy, he damages cars all the time. He loves to be on a tractor because he thinks he knows what he's doing, but he doesn't.
I've got 2 children. I've got a daughter who's 42, lives in Santa Fe, New Mexico. My son Gus is just out in the working world. He has got the kind of job that we likely will be able to hunt a lot with.
Probably like smartest guy I know, hands down. Also, this is a relative term, but I'm 21, so to me, he's old. And having an old dad is really fun. If you've been around old dudes rock. He used to call to check movie times, which is something that I don't think anybody even knows is a thing. And he's still will do that sometimes.
Well, in 2017, I had a close tie to the university. I've always supported the university since we have a big family connection to it. I was glad that we were able to come up with a project that I was able to fund, the Maraist Financial Lab, which is just doing great guns today.
He's passionate about everything he does, and he treats his employees as equal to him.
He really values people. His grandma or somebody used to say to him, "Tell me who you follow, boy, and I'll tell you who you are."
If you're going to succeed in business, you need to be with people that have honesty, integrity, and that's who you want to associate with.
Mike, congratulations on this award. It's very deserving, and I love you, and I'm proud of you.
Dad, I love you. I'm really proud of you. I know you love what you do, and that you'll probably be pretty pumped on this. So congratulations. I'm really happy for you, and I couldn't ask for a better father.